Hello, everybody. Welcome to the FrewCast episode 9. I'm very bad at keeping track. If y'all haven't noticed, Drew is not with me, but that is okay. We have a brand new special guest, Antone now, right? Am I saying that properly?
Yes, sir.
All right. Antone, I met you or didn't really meet you, but like I found you on TikTok just randomly. I don't necessarily remember the song that was playing of it, but it
Mm.
was one of those slideshows that was like, if you like shit, I think it was Kid Cudi and
Kid
somebody
Cudi,
else.
not Kid Cudi.
It was not Kid well, nonetheless.
I did one. I was like, it was a. I did one where it was like, if you like artists like J. Cole and Smino and
Oh, how okay. Yeah, it was one of those slideshows that I saw and honestly, it I didn't really pay attention to anything other than the music, if that hasn't been obvious already. Um, I I genuinely think you're pretty good. I've listened to your brand new album. No, I don't remember the name because I'm a bad interviewer, but nonetheless, I listened to it. I loved all
Emily
of it.
G, right?
Yeah, with a Time Stopper and all of those
Yeah,
what are they called? Boondock
Boondocks. The
things.
Boondocks. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That shit fire.
Thank
Um
you.
and I just wanted to know how have how did you start? Like,
In general, you want the full, like the whole story?
yeah.
Okay. Um, it started a long, long time ago when I was 8 years old, and
Mhm,
I my dad has been very big on music forever since he was my age. So that influence just kind of like pushed down onto me, you know? And
mhm.
so I grew up listening to a lot of rap music and stuff. And when I was like 8, I picked up his MacBook and I started making beats on GarageBand in the back room of his barbershop in California. And like every single day I was just making beats with loops, of course. So I don't really I was just putting things together. I was arranging things and calling it music, but over time, I figured things out. I started looking into FL Studio and looking into tutorials by my and like BusyWorks Beats and all these people on YouTube. And then I just I that's I because I started as a producer. I grew from there. And then in seventh grade, I was in a Zoom class and I was really bored. So I was like, I make all these beats and stuff, but I can't get people to rap on my beats. So I just opened up FL Studio in the middle of some Zoom class and wrote my first song and
Well,
recorded and all that in the middle of a Zoom class.
may I ask what subject?
I couldn't tell you. I don't remember. Maybe it was history. I really didn't like my history class.
Mm, I was about to say because if it was like English, then it totally makes sense on why that's why you were like, oh, I'm so bored.
It was like history or math.
His Come on, you can't disrespect math. I'm terrible at it, but I love math.
Hate math.
Um, hold up, fucking a Zoom class? Ah,
Zoom
that
class.
hurts.
Yeah,
Seventh grade, you were doing Zoom classes?
7th grade. That was 3 years ago.
Mm, that hurts. That hurts. You're so young. Ignore the fact that I'm only 2 years older than you. Um, ah, so I I've been trying to keep up with your Instagram stories
Mm.
and whatnot, but I and I could be wrong on this. I have reasons to suspect that you may or may not be getting a collab soon, like for a new song. Am I wrong on that, or
Well, do you have a specific artist in mind?
no, not a specific artist.
I'm working with a lot of people right now.
Ah, okay.
Working with a
Um, that's great to hear. That's great to hear. Are you able to say anything in specifics, or
uh I don't know.
okay?
I don't um cuz like I'm working with them, but not all of them are like completely locked in yet, so I don't want to say anything and then it doesn't happen. Um I could tell you I've been in contact with DDK, which
TDK.
he, if you don't know who he is, he's a really good artist. And I don't know who else to throw. I can't really throw anyone else out there.
That's okay. Um, okay. Ah, shit, dude. I'm going to be completely straight up. I did not have any of my questions written down for this. I accidentally deleted the entire notes. So
Oh my god.
we're just
you're,
freeballing this right now.
you're good.
Um so you said you've been doing this for 8 years?
Yep. I Yeah. Wait, 8, 7, 7 years.
7? Okay. How okay, I've asked a lot of people this in all of my in the two interviews that I've done. So
Hmm.
it would be rude of me to not ask you it. From what you have accomplished now, what do you think has been your biggest accomplish? Like, what out of anything would you say, "Oh, this is what I'm really proud of"?
Um, I'd probably say going on Shade 45, which is Eminem's radio station. I was on there and I won
Really?
5 battles. 5 battles, 5 weeks in a row.
It's like a rap battle?
It was so they picked you and then they picked another artist and you would send a song in, the other artist would send a song in, they'd play both songs and then they'd have all of the listeners vote. So it was like I don't want to like highball it, but I want to say like maybe like 10,000 or less like listeners. It could be, I feel like it could be around that range. And so they choose like 25 people to come vote from around America and Canada, and then they picked an artist.
That's
And so I won 5 weeks in a row.
5 damn, damn, 5 weeks in a row, good shit. I would be
Yep.
proud of that. I don't think that you're, being like, "Ah," smug about it, you know? That
Is
that's
it possible for me to? My bad. I need to go tell my brother to be quiet because he's yelling.
oh, I can't hear him.
Still, it's like it's intense. Is
Alright.
that cool?
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Be right back.
S So you've been okay, so in the DMs, you said that this was, like, your first interview, how do you feel about that? Like, are you excited that somebody has reached out to you to be like, "Hey, I think you're cool, you should come let me interview you."
It's not my first, but it's my first for in a while. I think I've had two other ones.
2 other ones? Okay, okay. Well, my bad.
You're good.
What I gathered from the message was that it was your first. Um, okay. Fuck, man. I'm so sorry that I'm so unprepared right now. Um, what
You're good.
what inspired you to start making music?
My dad, definitely.
Your dad?
And growing up with growing up in that environment of just like a creative environment. My dad is he's a barber now, and he was a barber when I was growing up, but he used to rap when he was my age, and he has a lot of friends. One of his friends owns a studio, so He growing up with him, it's been really good like mentorship on the whole thing. So he definitely inspired me.
That is so fucking sweet. I wish I had that shit. Damn. I've I'm not going to at all compare myself to you for no reason, but I've always wanted to get into music. D- Um, were you
Try.
at all? I've thought about. I'm still working on that. Um, were you at all in like band or anything, or did you look at those kids and be like, "Y'all are fucking losers"?
No, I I was in piano class last year,
Piano.
and that's it. I've never been in any music classes. I never joined band just because I've never it's never been like an instrumental thing for me. It's just been like I've been on the computer doing music, but I really want to learn piano. So that's something I didn't get to go into piano class this year because my piano teacher left the school, but
Mhm.
I have a lot of pianos here at my house, so I just practice and stuff.
Well, that's nice. I wasn't band, so please nobody get mad at me for calling us losers. I was in percussion, and every time, even now, every time that I listen to music, I always focus on uh the percussion, whether it's a bells like a xylophone, marimba, whatever,
If I
or
was ever in, I think I would go into percussion.
yeah, a lot of people like percussion, and I don't blame them. It was the most fun that I've ever had in anything.
Yeah.
I even tried to do all of the other instruments, and for
Right.
some reason, well, not for some reason, quote unquote, I was the best in percussion. Um, I would definitely say, since you are doing piano, you would also be able to do like you could get a bell kit off Facebook for like
Mm.
probably $15. It's just a louder version of a piano if you have an electric one rather than like a full one.
I also have a drum set in my garage.
Drum set. Fuck
So
yeah. Fuck yeah.
I don't drums, so I don't know if we have one, but
I I've never played a drum set, but like I've played the individual
hmm,
instruments in the drum set. Like I know how to play a snare drum for concerts, like
yeah.
orchestra concerts, and I know how to play uh bass drums, cymbals, fucking a triangle, as nerdy as that
I,
is.
I was going to go into band in the beginning of high school, but I didn't because my music teacher told me not to because she said it was so bad that it was going to waste my time.
Damn,
Like what she told me.
that is insane.
I was
The
like, I'm not going to do it.
damn. The To be honest, the only reason that I went into band was because everybody else in my family was in band. Like by the time I started to get into middle school, which was when my uh band started, I two of my sisters had already graduated and they were trombones, then went into color guard. Everybody except for me was trombone.
So it
And
was like a standard that you felt like you had to fulfill.
yeah, yeah, it was definitely like a, oh, you know, I have to follow them,
Yeah.
which sucked. I wish, like, I don't wish that I didn't do it, but at the same time, there's a part of me that's like, I wish I had my own will at that time.
I'm the oldest, so that I feel like like my little brother, I try to help him try to find his thing, you know?
I respect that. I respect that. When
I try to help him find something.
when I was growing up, I was never I was never influenced aside from that one moment by any of my siblings. Like I had
Yeah,
negative and positives with my siblings, but a majority of them growing up was negative
right.
until recently when I started to get into streaming and when I started to get into YouTube. Granted, I'm not at all big, um, but I'm still doing it. Nobody thought about this before me, and now three of my siblings are trying to do this. It's really funny.
Yeah. Don't stop, dude. Genuinely, because the longer you do it, I can see you being real big.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't plan on stopping anytime soon, but
Mhm.
uh honestly, I'm not doing this for money. Like
Yeah.
all of these people can sit here and think that I'm lying, but doing this, like the reason why I'm doing a podcast is so that I could talk my mouth off.
Yeah.
Like I love talking, but at the same time, I also love listening to other people. That's why I have a co-host, and that's why I am constantly trying to get people to interview, like you.
Yeah.
I've
I get that. It's your passion. It's what you want to do.
yeah, I don't think a lot of people feel the same way. Like they'll have a passion, but they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna just do it for myself rather than for other people.
Right. That's what I try to. That's what people like. I've been asked that question before. Like I've been put in circumstances where they're like, "Oh, well, you can do this, but you know you're not gonna make a lot of money from it." And I'm like, I don't care. Like that. That's something I want to do, and I don't really care about the money I'm not making from it.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
I
when yeah, when I started to stream and started to get paid, everybody was like, "Oh my God, Frosty, you're getting paid. Can you believe that?" And I'm like, I mean, yeah, that's cool, but I don't, I, I didn't really care. Like, yeah,
some
I got this $100 payout every 3 months. Uh,
yeah,
What is that going to do for me?
right. That's like the kids at school come with me and be like, "Yo, like I know you got money, bro." I'm like, "Yo, what?" Like, I don't. I might be a rapper, but I'm not at that level yet. I think I made $2 off SoundCloud last month. Like,
That's that's crazy. Yeah, I still haven't even gotten a payout from YouTube, and I'm
oh
not
yeah,
I'm not upset about that, you know?
no,
Like there has been a lot of ups and downs in my online career that like I just at this point whatever happens, hell yeah. Like if a single video or if a single podcast episode gets a single view, that's all that I
yeah,
want.
yeah, yeah. I understand
And
that.
yeah, I don't know if that correlates with what you do.
Oh,
Like,
definitely. I it's I at a certain point, and I don't want to sound like egotistical or anything, but like at a certain point, it's like in the beginning, it was like, damn, like I just got 5 views on my song. I need to put another one out for these fans that I have. Like, but
yeah,
but now it's like because the more you get into it, the more I've gotten into it, I realized that people like I love doing it for the music. I want to do it for the music. I want to do it just to put a smile on people's face when they hear a song of mine. But the bigger you get, the more people don't care about that. They care about the numbers. So I could be the best artist in the world, but if I don't have the numbers to show, nobody cares about me, you know? So
yeah.
at some point it's like, damn, my video didn't get over 500 views. That's not doing good. Or like right now, my TikTok, yeah, like you found me on TikTok, and my I had a TikTok account before the one that you found me on for about a year and a half, where I that TikTok account has probably over 100 videos on it, and I had one video that got 100,000 on that account, and then after that. everything I like 70 views, 60 views. Cause TikTok shadow bans you. So from that account, I went and I made the new one that you found me on. And then my first video got, I think it's at like 700,000 right now. But I'm starting to see what happened with the other one happened to this one, where it's like you get big and then TikTok's like, all right, cool, you're done. So like
Yeah.
I think I posted like a couple videos in the past week that I've just taken down because I get one comment, and it's not even because like people don't care anymore. It's because people the like the algorithm doesn't push me to even my followers anymore. Cause you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's the it's like when you're fuck. I have something that I want to say, but I forgot what I was trying to say. Um Fuck it. I am going to forget. Um but yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I hear a lot of different people, sorry, and even like my personal friends that are trying to get all of their stuff to be promoted on TikTok. Which I hope to have them in future episodes too. Um, like they're talking about how like obviously none of them have blown up as you have.
Mhm.
But like they're getting 1,000. Like they'll get one video that has like 1,000 views, and they'll be like,
Yeah.
"Holy shit, dude! I just got 1,000 views on this episode or on this video," and I'm like, "Oh hell yeah! How much did the one after that get?" And they'll be like, 10.
Yeah.
I don't understand it.
It does that, and it's really that's why I've been going live on TikTok recently. I'm probably gonna do one a little later, where I'll just go live, and when you go live, it pushes your video the same way or it pushes your live the same way it pushes a video. And the way TikTok works is it just wants you to use its features to make other people use what it's doing because that's how TikTok makes money. Right now,
Mm.
my videos are down, and they want me to pay for their promote feature, and it's gonna keep me down until I pay for that. But obviously, I'm not gonna pay for their promote feature. But whenever a new thing comes out on TikTok, like that's why like when a new filter comes out, have you seen those videos that are like, damn, look at this new filter, and they
Yeah,
do super, and they're doing super well. It's because TikTok released a new feature, somebody used it, and now it's big. You know,
yeah,
TikTok's trying to make people use their thing. So my video, it was I was to TikTok because it was a new account. I was a new creator, so they're gonna push me to make people see me, and then it gradually went down and until where it's at now. Where I think I posted a video like 2 hours ago. Let me see where it's at. Because after that one that blew up, I had a little streak where I think the one after that one did really well. Yeah, the videos all after that did really well, and then the video I just posted a couple hours ago is at 300. So it's like TikTok sucks.
yeah.
TikTok just TikTok just sucks sometimes.
What really sucks is that, it does all these things, but um it's as of right now, it probably has like the biggest eyes out of
Yeah.
any of the social media platforms that we have, including YouTube and Twitch, which is insane. Because I remember growing up, you
It needs to
know,
blow up.
like you would see people become literal millionaires just off YouTube.
Soft
Like,
guy, yeah.
but now
And
these,
off the 10-second videos.
yeah, for real. I'm not going to sit here and say that any of them are talentless because there
No.
obviously has to be some talent behind that to an
Mhm.
extent.
I see where you're going. A lot of them are. Really. They are. There's a lot of
Yeah,
people who can like sit in front of their phone and do nothing and then be like huge.
yeah. Like I actually there's a very good way to put it. Um, there's this Adult Swim show called Joe Pera Talks with You,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know that.
and that dude, hang on, and that dude, he he's literally just talking about this random subject for 12 minutes with, some scenes here or scenes here and there about what he's talking about. He goes to random other people and asks them their opinion on it. And it's like this dude is just making money off of him living a normal life.
He's just talking.
Nothing spectacular, just a normal life.
I think it's because people like his voice.
I love that dude's voice. I reached
Yeah.
out to him and he politely declined, which sucks, but it's also like, eh, you win some, you lose some.
Ask him again in like a year. Just like make it like have a day every year where you ask Joe Pera to be in an interview.
You know what? I just might. I just might.
Joe Pera Day.
And
Do it.
eventually he'll block my email and be like, I'm tired of you.
Make a new one. Make a new one called Please Joe Pera.
I've been asking you for a year. Um, but yeah, like, and hell, there's even people on YouTube who pretty much do the same thing.
Yeah.
Obviously on a much longer scale and about a much more niche topic. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. Yesterday, I watched an 8 hour long video about, um, I forget what they're called, but uh, the gods that are with Cthulhu. I forget what they're called. I've listened to that entire lore. Do I remember any of it? No, I fell asleep to it. But like, those people, they're taking a lot of break in between it, but they are getting paid to just research. And it's odd. Like, I'm not
This
dissing any of it.
I saw a video. This guy Jax Films is doing like he made a whole YouTube channel that's about uh it's a sniper wolf bingo, and he sits there and he watches sniper wolf videos, and he bing checks off like things that she does that are the same in every because sniper wolf just sits in front of a thing and just like says things about videos and that's it. And he
Yeah,
sits there, he Twitch streams it, and he sits there and he'll be like, all right, this is 5 seconds of silence. Like she did in this live video. This is just like she's reacting to nothing. She's not even reacting. And it's like bingo. And he just keeps going until he gets bingo. And that's the video. He made a whole YouTube channel off of it.
that
It's
is
so it's
crazy.
hilarious. It's funny.
Hmm. Um, but yeah, even I even know some people who do, you know, what you do, music, and they are not at all trying to do it for like any sort of, this or that, but they still get a lot of views. I don't have anybody in specifics because I don't want to shout anybody out except for you, or musician and Twitch streamer and YouTube wise. But like they're just making these random video or random songs about. I shit you not. I listened to a song the other day about how carpet feels like sand sometimes. And
Carpet?
that had, yes, like dry carpet feels like how sand feels sometimes, which
All
it's
about that.
weird, but it's like that song has 500,000 plays.
Huh.
Who the fuck is listening to that song
So
except for me?
is it like because you could say the same thing about Playboy Cardi who says one word in every song. So it's like,
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
does it sonically just sound good?
Yeah, Yeah.
Because if the song is catchy and the song sounds good, it doesn't matter what you say in it.
Yeah, yeah. It's just like how
It's been proved by many artists over the past couple of years that you could say whatever you want.
yeah. Um shit. Lil Uzi proved it with his most recent album.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I did not like that album, but like a whole
Really?
lot of by Playboy Cardi, I would play that to death. And he's a song where he goes metamorphosis, metamorphosis, and like I will play that. I will play it because I don't know. It's like the beat's good, his flow is cool, his voice is cool. I don't care what he says. Like it just sounds good.
Yeah,
People don't understand that, and I get that. I get that completely because I also listen to like really lyrical music with extreme meaning to it. You know, that's like, but sometimes I don't want that to be every single thing I listen to.
I know
Yeah,
exactly how you feel. I
branch out.
I
People are like, "What are you
listen,
doing?"
yeah. I have my main artists are J. Cole, Kendrick, and then it branches like those are my top two, and then the rest, like uh three to five are Lil Darky, um Young Nugget, and
Young Nugget.
yeah, bro. Um, and
This young
dude, after this interview, go listen to one of Young Nugget songs. I will send it to you on Instagram, the
Nugget.
specific one that I want you to listen to. It is so fucking stupid, but I love it because it's so funny.
I really like Lil Darky.
Lil Ducky, dude, he has a fucking concert suit, and I want like near me, and I want to go see it. I still
Trying to
have
go
to
to
ask my parents about that.
the Sad Boys one.
I've thought about it. I've thought about it, but I feel like Suicide Boys would, with no disrespect, be a terrible first concert for me.
Yeah. Don't go to a Lil Darky concert as your first concert. What are you doing?
Oh,
My first
dude,
concert was Earth Gang.
Earth Gang, really?
That was my first concert. That was an amazing concert. They have a live
Oh,
band on stage. It's awesome.
yeah, I really want to go to a concert, and like I want my first concert to be
One.
chaotic.
I say that, but I'm gonna force my girlfriend to go to a Playboy Cardi concert with me for her first concert.
Mm,
Yep.
I feel that.
he's he's on his opium tour right now,
Oh
and
shit.
I'm like Ken Carson, Playboy Cardi, Destroy Lonely. I might just go to that.
The person who I'm, or fuck, there's two people who are starting close near me, like later on in the year, and I want to go see both of them, but Lil Darky is Lil Darky. I want to go see him more than I want to go see
I'll probably
fucking.
meet him too because
I mean,
it,
yeah,
it,
meeting
it's
Wendigo, bro. That's Lil Darky and Wendigo. Those are the only two who I really want to see.
I have a friend. One of my friends has a song with A14, and then Scott Skur.
Yeah,
I talked to Scott Skur a couple times. I
I
song with Scott Square, but I don't know.
actually might
Trying
go
to
ahead and fucking get that ticket.
do it.
Um,
I'm trying to get a ticket to Daniel Caesar September 9th.
oh, he's so good.
I know. I'm not gonna lie. I opened up my thing because I want to tell you my top artists, and I'm scrolling through Apple Music Replay right now, trying to figure it out.
No way you use Apple Music.
I do use Apple Music.
That is terrible. Fuck this.
Give you my
Here it
top
is.
three. I'll give you my top five because that's what it gave me. Right. Number one is J Cole.
J. Cole.
Number two is Smino. You know Smino?
Yeah, yeah.
Some people don't know who Smino is, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to put you on immediately. Number three is Jid. I've seen Jid and Smino. I've seen Jid twice. I saw Jid and Smino together because they were doing their Love Is Forever tour. Number four is Kendrick Lamar. Number five is Isaiah Rashad. It's a good
Okay.
list. I like my list.
I can respect that. Hang on, let me look at my specifically for this month.
I was expecting it to be much more diverse than that.
Yeah.
It kind of in the same realm.
Uh,
Well, right here it gives me Jid, Childish Gambino, and Trippy Red. So,
uh, my top 10 for strictly this month. Trippy Red, Lil Darky, Uzi, Drake, 21, Juice, Lil Tecca, Tyler the Creator, Kodak, and J. Cole.
hmm,
I would
like
like,
my albums are different. I mean, not really different. It just has a Jack Harlow album on it. His latest album was so good.
I would like to clarify everything by saying the only reason Kodak Black is on my top artists this month is because I've been listening to Love and War on repeat.
Hmm. I was the last Kodak song I really listened to because there was one that I'll just go to my playlist and tell you because I don't remember. There was one that I was actually listening to a lot, and I've always said that I didn't like Kodak Black, so it was like different because I like never listen to Kodak Black. Where is it at?
Oh, shit. We are about to run out of time. You want to go ahead and reset this meeting?
We can.
Okay. Give us one moment. And we're back. Sorry about that, everybody. Uh,
Back.
where did we leave off?
Um, um, I was Kodak.
Oh yeah.
I was
Um,
trying to if I think if I go to my library and search here, I can probably figure out what song it was. Yeah. Okay. I was listening to No Flockin'. Come
okay.
on, why is it okay, it's playing.
Uh,
Uh what is this? Calling My Spirit? Yeah. Oh, that's the one. I listen to that one a lot. I put my
honestly,
heart on it.
people
That's
people can diss on Kodak as much as they want. He is a good artist.
I like him. He's just not. It's just not the kind of music I listen to.
Yeah,
So
I can understand that. I only listen to
I
the one song by him. I'll listen to more like Patty Cake and whatnot, but that's the main one that I listen to.
can't even say it's not the listen I listen to because like I really like Key Glock. I really like Key Glock. And I really like who else? I don't know. I really like Key Glock. So and I like NLE Choppa's new music too.
I like the fact that he's covering songs, which is odd to say.
The new he's not even covering it, but the new one, the what's the new one he just did? It's getting hot in here.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
take
yeah, yeah.
I that he just remixed it. That song's good. I like
That's what
that
I
song a
meant to
lot.
say. My bad.
You're good. I like that song a lot.
Yeah. I never thought that NLE was a bad musician. I just don't like a whole lot of gangster rap.
Yeah, that's how I am. But he switched it up crazy. You saw like the meditation stuff and all that. Like
Mm-mm.
he has a cover where he looks like a monk and he's meditating. It's like a whole thing. He switched everything up completely. It's kind of dope.
That's pretty cool. I'll have to look into it soon
Yeah.
after this. Um, I have lost all my thoughts. So what would you say that your top genres are?
How genres? Well, I mean, number one, hip hop, obviously.
Okay, yeah.
R&B. I really like R&B. I really like soulful R&B. I hate country music.
Mm.
Uh, I like very few pop songs. Very few pop songs. I guess like jazz is my number three.
Yeah, you're okay. I can respect that. I will
I
say,
like so
dude, I fucking love soul. Uh, I'm somebody who will, and when I say this, I genuinely mean it. I will listen to anything. You could throw a goth song towards me, and I'll be like, "Oh, bro, this is my shit."
no, I used to listen to rock. So I used to hate rap music and I only listen to rock music. That was me in like fourth grade, fifth grade.
I
I hated rap music. And I only listened to 21 Pilots and like Panic at the Disco and like My Chemical Romance and stuff. I
oh,
still
you
listen to
were
like don't get me wrong, I still listen to like System of a Down. Like I really like System of a Down. I still listen to them.
speaking
And
of
like
System of a
Michael
Down. I don't mean to cut you off, but did you listen to CS on Pink Tape?
No, maybe. I don't remember. Album was so unforgettable, like or unforgettable. The album was
So
so
forgettable.
forgettable that yeah, I listened to it when it came out, standing in front of my bed with a towel around my waist, and then I turned it off.
Bruh, damn, that's crazy. I listened to it on my work shift and was like, okay, I like this like
The
first
first
song.
song or two was cool.
This is exactly how I was. It was like first song and second song, I was like, okay, yeah, this is gonna be a great album. And then like for a majority of the songs after that, I was like,
What the hell?
yeah, like my attention span was so unfocused on the music.
Yeah.
But CS, to put it in light terms, imagine the song Chop Suey, but with Uzi Autotune.
Are you serious?
I am so dead ass.
So are you saying it's a good song?
I am saying I would much rather listen to the original.
Hold
I'm not gonna sit here and say anything other than that because I'm not gonna get killed over chopped suey.
on. Now I need to look this up. Wait, what was the CS?
It is like by
Oh
far,
my, literally chop suey. I'm hearing it right now. It's literally.
yeah.
What? What?
I'm telling you, it's
That's kind of hard
uh,
though.
it is really hard. But it is just a cover. It's I like the fact that he kept the original sound of Chop Suey,
Yeah.
but he just put his voice over it and maybe some extra instrumentals.
Did he like mess with the lyrics at all?
No,
What the hell? Just a
like he,
random ass cover in the middle. This album's
yeah,
weird, dude.
dude, that that
This album's
that's
weird.
I love Uzi so much. He's
No,
so
no, no.
funny.
Like, this album came out, and like recently, everyone's been talking about like Lil Uzi's the devil, and like he has like the upside down cross on his tongue,
Mhm.
and I have like a poster of him in my room, and that's what my dad said when I put it up, and I was like, I don't care. And then, but I really thought with this album, I was like, oh, okay, cool, he's good again. But then I didn't know that the stars on the flag are like at an angle that is bad. I don't know. The stars all on the flag are like upside down stars, which I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know a star could be upside down. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
they're they're all like the pentagram stars, but they're just filled in.
yeah.
Which I don't know. It's
It's
still a hard cover to me. I don't care.
it is such a hard cover. I love the hair in the cover.
It was like Nascaralo
Yeah, but I didn't even notice that. I
either until somebody pointed it out to me.
but I hate to say it, it is such a good album though. Like it's okay,
I just have to re-listen to it. I
let
was
me
really hoping
rephrase
for
that.
one of the songs like "Just Wanna Rock" on it.
I'm so pissed that he put Just Wanna Rock on the album. But I will say this, there's like there's what, 26 songs in the album? At least half of those songs could have been removed, and he would have had the most banger album of the year.
I think he's doing another one right soon. Anyway.
Yeah, he's making
Oh
like
no, he
as
just
we
came out with
speak.
Mixtape Level 2.
Yeah, it's just he's just doing them in like in fives. Like the first one had flooded the face to amped, and then this one has like
Hey, featuring Travis Scott. I didn't even know that existed.
honestly that song is kind of good. It's I like the fact that he has
How do you
this
feel about that album, Utopia?
oof. Uh who's somebody else who released an album recently? That's how I feel about that album.
Okay, good. Like, I really like Utopia. I don't know.
I mean, in my opinion, he had some good
Yeah.
ones on there, but
I
I
had to
just
listen to like the first time I listened to it, a couple songs I was like, it's a weird song. But then I listened to it again and I was like, oh, I like that song. So I don't know. I think I like every song on that. So it's like yeah, I know what you mean. Like some songs are like and then some songs are really good, and then some are like
yeah, I don't understand how Travis manages to do that.
one with SZA and Future,
Mhm.
Telekinesis. That song is amazing, bro. That song is amazing. And K-pop, I have the vinyl for K-pop. With Bad Bunny, I love that song. You know what? Never mind. I take it back. I love every song on here. I'm looking at the thing right now, and I'm just like, this one, this one, this one, this one. Like I really like this album. I do. I really
I
like this
will
album.
admit,
I'm better than Astro World, but
okay,
it's good.
that might be a stretch. If
Mm,
anybody says that it's better than Astro World,
it's not better than Astro World. I think Astro World is one of his best.
I think it is his best. With
Okay,
no
that's
disrespect.
what got me really into Travis Scott was Astro World.
What got me, like, what the first song, and I will say this wholeheartedly, nobody will be able to beat a first impression like Travis. My first song was Goosebumps.
My first song was Antidote when I was in like third grade.
Dude, that's crazy.
Like,
That's such a good song. Fuck.
my
But
parents hated it.
Goosebumps, I was listening to it.
My mom put me on Goosebumps, bro.
Really?
Yeah, my mom loves that song. I never thought about that. Yeah, because she used to play it in the car.
Damn.
And I'd be like, Mom, put on Goosebumps.
um, but yeah, that like I don't know what it is about Kendrick. I love Kendrick Lamar, but for some reason, I just need to know why every single song that he's been featured on, it sounds like it's his song
hmm
with the original artist being featured. I don't understand that.
I it's the same thing that Drake does. He'll
Yeah,
have the uh, of yeah, I took your song. This is my song. Like,
yeah.
but
Uh,
you know who did that a couple times too though is Lil Baby did that on the J. Cole song and on the Drake song that he was on. The J. Cole song that's you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking
maybe.
about? It's J. Cole. What's it? Pride is the devil. Pride is the
Oh,
devil.
yeah. I listen to
Or
that song a lot, but I cannot tell you a single verse or a single line from Lil Baby's verse.
uh, Lil Baby, I think he really took J. Cole on that track.
What I will say,
What's Good? I think it's What's Good by Drake.
21 Savage did like overshot J. Cole on My Life.
Mm,
And I think the reasoning behind that is he listened to a lot back
yeah,
before putting his verse in, and he was like, "Damn, J. Cole
I do
really
better.
proved that he better than me. Hang on, let me get my get back."
My Life is such a good song. It's not What's Good by Drake. It's Wants and Needs.
Yeah, I can't ever say that I listened to that. There is a song um by Drake and 21 in that album that they did called On BS. And 21 says, I jump on your song and make you sound like you the feature. And then Drake says, I jump on your sound and make a label think they need you.
Yep.
Honestly, that fits both of them perfectly.
I had the pleasure of seeing Drake and 21 Savage before they even went on tour at a Dreamville Fest. Yo, that was Drake brought out. It was a Drake and J. Cole set. It was the final set of the festival, which already Drake and J. Cole on one set. That's crazy, right?
Yeah,
Drake brings out Lil Uzi Vert. Drake brings out Lil Wayne. Drake brings out 21 Savage, and Drake brought out Glorilla.
bruh.
And like when I tell you, I was with my dad. My dad doesn't even like Lil Uzi except for Just Wanna Rock, and he was turned up. Like those were like the best vibes I've ever had at a concert was at that festival. I'm 100% going again this year, and like, or I guess next year. It was that festival was amazing, and I saw they did. I mean, they did Rich Flex, which obviously that's like the biggest song,
Sorry.
but it was dope. I really like Her Loss. That
Yeah,
was a good album.
yeah, I can feel that. Um, there's also I don't like a lot of solo Drake songs. Like I'll listen to hold up, let me get into my like songs for this. The solo Drake songs that I have in my liked are Champagne Poetry, Feel
I
No
love that
Way,
song.
Legend, Teenage Fever, Passion Fruit, and Search and Rescue. Those are the only ones.
Have you heard the song that Champagne Poetry samples?
Um, I'll have to I'll have to
Sing
look
of it.
into it afterward.
I'm gonna send you the name of it right now, and you will listen to it after.
Dude,
It's
dude, speaking of samples, I have found the original song that a lot samples. I have found the original song that's the song by uh Notorious B.I.G. samples in Big Papa.
Mm.
I that is my favorite thing about being such like a genuine yeah, 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 yeah. Like I'll listen to anything person is that I'll listen to these soul songs and for some reason I'll listen back to what I originally started to listen to and all of a sudden, hey, that's a thing. Cool.
Yeah, I trust. There's a drum loop called it's called Impeach the President. It's a song, and since like the 80s they've been taking a little part of it, and it's the drums inside of J. Cole's Wet Dreams. It's the drums in so many songs, and I'll literally just be in the car listening to a song, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's Impeach the President." It's that break right there. Like I just I can like pinpoint certain samples in my head. That's like, oh, I've sampled that one before, and they did too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, I will admit. Like that I wish I
Yeah,
I'm trying to get into at least just producing. I haven't been working on it recently, but I'm still
it's not
trying.
hard. I think you try it. It's easy once you get the hang of it and like really just understand what you're doing.
Yeah,
And people like to say that FL Studio looks hard, but I definitely think it looks the easiest out of all of the things you could use.
yeah.
And like everything's free if you put your mind to it. So figure it
It-
all out.
that is true.
I don't endorse. I don't
I don't
endorse.
endorse stealing from large companies unless they're large companies. Um, anyways, um, sorry, I was trying to get those tickets for that Lil Durky concert.
Just by the mid interview.
Hey, bro, fucking, you were eating a mac and cheese plate mid-interview. The fuck? At least what I'm doing, I'm not shoving my mouth full. Uh,
Interview real. My girlfriend's also on the phone during the interview.
bro, mine would be too. I'm gonna be completely honest, but they're currently at a football game
Mhm.
because they're like in color guard or whatever. But yeah, we're actually close to hitting the hour mark, uh, and this is around the time that I tend to cut my podcasts. Uh,
Hmm.
is there anything that you would like to add?
um, Love Me drops September 1st. So that's the song that you might have. That's one I'll bet like 60% that that's the song you heard.
Okay,
Song. So that song drops September 1st. And yeah, I'm working on an album right now. I don't know when it's supposed to come out, but it will come out at some point, and the songs are very good, in my
okay.
opinion.
Are you saying that because you're the one making them, or
I what do you mean?
I mean, like, do you think that they're
Do I
good because you're
genuinely think
making
they're good,
them?
or am I just saying that?
Yeah, are you just saying them? Saying that?
Oh, I really like these songs I've been. I think it's gonna be a 10 times better than my last album for sure. I
Okay,
am working with some few people. Like I'm gonna have some crazy features on this album. Hopefully, if they all pull through.
all right. So what I'm hearing is Lil Uzi Vert features. Got it.
Definitely.
Um,
Yeah, you just heard it right now. Confirmed. Lil Uzi.
confirmed, confirmed. Good. Uh,
100%.
next person I'm interviewing will be Lil Uzi. I'll ask him this exact same question.
But, I'll go call his mom and tell her to make sure you get on there.
Okay, okay. Nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice, nice. Appreciate it, appreciate it. I didn't know that you and Uzi were linked in like that. It's pretty
Oh yeah, he lives in my basement.
what?
There's all his
Sorry,
pink tape.
dude. Um, would you like to shout out to anybody?
Um, Shout out my boy Xerxes for helping me with everything I'm doing right now. He's really helping me with a lot. I don't know if I'd be moving as straightforward as I am without him. Shout out my pop, my pop. I have ice in my mouth. Shout out my pops. Um, Shout out Coleman, my boy. That's really it. That's all my shout outs. So much. Shout out my mom.
Say your ma. All right. Yeah, I can respect that. Your father and your ma.
Shout out
Okay.
my girl.
All right, that was a little lame, but I'm messing with you.
Live
Okay.
in the basement.
Well, thank you so much, Antone, for joining me on this podcast. I hope to keep in contact with you afterwards. I'll probably hit you up randomly because I'm a fucking loser. Uh, but like I said, thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed this. And
Good.
to everybody else listening to this podcast, uh, go fucking uh, live your best life.
Live your
I,
your best life.
I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.